Spidey1958, and welcome to my Let's Play Feed the Beast Monster, episode 22, I believe. I think this episode, I'm trying to decide if I want to start with implied energetics or getting some industrial craft up. And let's go ahead and go with a little implied whatever I just said. Okay, first thing I want to try is something someone suggested. I don't know if it will work, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and turn that off. We can go ahead and try putting a provider pipe up here so it can provide its own pieces. I don't know if that will actually work, but we'll certainly try it. Okay, so we've got that done. So let's see what we need for implied I can't say that word. Whatever, AE. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is a controller. And to build a controller, we're going to need flex crystals and an advanced processor. And we're going to need silicon for that. To make silicon, we need to take Certs quartz or nether quartz dust. Okay. So let's get some nether quartz. And let's get 30 of that. And we should be able to throw this in here, where it should go into here, and supply us with silicon. Okay, we've got that going. So to make these, we need that. So let's go ahead. I think I'm going to need lots of those. So let's go ahead and get some as you can see, I have tons and tons of fluoride because of the new change they made. I don't know what I want to do about that. I could turn it into blocks, but the blocks don't come back to anything useful. They just become colored blocks. So, okay. So let's put down one of them here. Oops. Open. Now I can do this. Import. Okay. So that will make our crystals. And we'll put the other ones down here. I don't know how I'll handle that around the corner. We'll figure that out. Okay, let's get our sign maker. I don't know if I mentioned that the signs are dynamic, so I can put like blank one on there and it will work. Oh, that's true. I can't put a sign on there. So maybe we do want these a little bit different. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Ah, need to make a hole in the wall. Okay. So we'll go ahead and continue this one here. And we'll go ahead and put these down here. Okay, now we should be able to put signs on here. Boom, boom. Okay, I may use that corner. Yeah, I think I may have a use for that corner later. Huh, I never filled that in. There we go. Okay, so we got a couple extras there. We've got our fluid crystal. We should have... Whoops. It's going down the wrong one. Okay. Go ahead and throw that stuff in there. Put away that stuff. Okay. So now to make one of those, is there another way to make it? I thought there was another way to make one of those. Oh, I guess I just have to do that. Okay. Except that I did do that right. I was right about what I had to do. Ah, not paying attention to what I'm doing. So smelting redstone alloy, or I can do that straight in an assembly table. So I think assembly table is the way we want to do it. So let's get a diamond and silicon and a redstone. And we'll go over here. 1, 2, 3. Build one of those. Get that a building. So what else are we going to need? So we're going to need one of those. We're going to need one of these, which require a conversion matrix, which requires a basic processor, which we can make that way. So let's get 10 of those. And I have a feeling I'm going to need a fair number of those. So we'll get those cooking next. Okay. So I also gonna want I want a crafting monitor. I want a crafting terminal. It's going to take storage cells, which also will take those. So we will need those to cook up. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and order these in. So those should be crafting. Okay, while those are cooking, let's go ahead and sleep and then go check on our farm. Oh rats, the monsters are nearby. Guess I get to go outside. By the way, right after I built my farm, most of it got blown up by a creeper. So I had to rebuild some of it. You won't see much difference because I basically built it back the same way. But I wasn't very happy. But there it is, moving along. It's got full wood and full oak saplings, so we should be doing good there. And it's basically happily moving along. Now let's see how we are doing on our wood. I don't have a specific place for apples, but apples should be getting processed as fast as they come in. What I want to see is if I'm building up a reserve of I got a little bit more mulch than I did before. The apples are mostly for the mulch. I may have to go with a different system. And it looks like wood's staying okay. Our charcoal, of course, is horrendously overproducing, but I'm going to use some of that here when I do. Oh, I got some dark iron. I don't remember getting that. And a snowball. And some ammonium chloride. Okay. Let's see if our first one's done. Yes, it is. So we can build our basic machine here. Now let's see if this actually works. I haven't tested this, so I don't know if this will work. Nope, it's not actually seeing the stuff in here as being available. So the provider module trick does not work. It was a good idea in that, but unfortunately it didn't work. So we'll have to keep throwing stuff in there for the moment. Okay, now we should be able to request one of these. And let's get rid of our... Okay. So let's go... I think I'm going to put the bulk of this down here, since it needs power. I think I will put it... let's put this one right in the corner, because we really don't need access to it. Other machines just need to connect to it. And it's using 1.2 megajoules, which I think works out to about 12 red flux. So we should be fine on that. Excuse me as I take a drink, my throat's a little scratchy. Okay, so what do we need to build one of those? We need that too. So we really need lots of our Emmy basic processing units, of which we have two. Yay! So the next thing I'm going to do is build an Emmy Interface, which we're going to need. Oh, how do I get flux ducts? Apparently I have to use Certus quartz, nether quartz, and that. Okay. So let's get quartz. Again. And this time we're not going to cook it up. Let's turn that off for the moment. Throw that in our system. go over here. Click on this one with our wrench. Open. Which one was that I was trying to the Emmy Interface, wasn't it? Okay. And I throw my wrench away, as I am prompt to do. Okay, and we have that. Let's go ahead and change this back. And we'll throw that in there for the moment, because that'll work. Okay, so I was going Emmy Interface. And I'm not finding it. I know there it is. So let's go ahead and build one of those. Oh, I forgot to throw the processors in. Doesn't do you any good if you don't put them in your actual system. Okay. So we have one of those. And then we need an Emmy cable. I don't think the color matters. Okay, we'll go ahead and throw that in over here. Okay, and what else do we need? That should be it. Okay, then we need a couple pipes. So the first thing we're going to need is an order pipe. So we have one of those, and then we need a provider pipe. Okay, let's go downstairs here. Actually, I need one more pipe. I need a basic logistics pipe. Okay, now I should have everything I need. Shit. So we're going to go ahead and replace this pipe right here. We'll put our provider pipe right there. Actually, I guess I had one I could have used, didn't I? Wasn't thinking. Then we're going to put our Emmy interface right here. Then we're going to go ahead and break that pipe. And put our basic and our remote orderer there and there. Okay. And let's grab some more of these. Throw them into here. And then we want the crafting. So the Emmy crafting terminal, we're going to need one of these. Okay, throw that in over here. And we're going to need one of these, which means we need one of these. Okay, so one of those. I should have everything I need to make that now. Okay, then we need to put this in over here. And now we should have what we need to make this. And if I've done everything right, when I put this down here, I haven't done everything right. Dang it, what am I missing? Because I should be able to. This box should let me connect to that. Oh, I ordered the wrong pipe. I need one of these. Okay, let's go ahead and throw those into our system. And what I actually needed was the request logistics pipe, which is actually a simpler build. Okay, let's try this again. Now I can access everything in my other system. However, I have to bring it into this system to craft with it, so we're going to need to build one more piece here. Let's get some more of these. Throw them in there. Actually, let's go add one thing to our system here. While I'm thinking of it, where's the basic? There we are. I'm going to go ahead and add Emmy cable here to our system. Because I will probably need more of that later. Okay. Now back to what I was doing here. So I think we want to make an Emmy drive. It should be pretty straightforward. And then I want to make a memory module. I think I usually go with 16K. That seems the 1K doesn't let you store as many in the bits. Though I guess I could just, let's go with the 1K to begin with. So to build the 1K, we need to build one of those. So we'll throw that in over there. Oh, I'm out of glass. That's not good. Whoops. Let's take care of that problem. I'm not sure just what happened there. I think it's somehow duplicated. Okay. Okay, there we have our 1K memory module. So we'll stick that right there and stick a memory module in it. And now we can craft a disk station. Now ultimately I'll add a crafting room, and I don't know why I do it. I did build a room back here, which I'm intending to use for my industrial craft stuff, which I'm going to use probably industrial craft machines for my automated type stuff. So that's why that's set up that way. So let's see where we are on time. About that wrapping up point. But there we have a basic applied energetic system. And we can put stuff in and out of it using this terminal or a provider out of there. So if I remember right, we can pull stuff out of here easily, but here I have to move it into the system. So you'll see that it all shows stuff with no numbers. So for instance, if I wanted to move, a dozen saplings in here, I'd have to actually import them in like they were crafted. And then they would go into here ultimately. At least that's the way it's supposed to work. Didn't seem to actually import them. Wow, that doesn't appear to actually be working. Let's try tin. Well, the tin worked. So now if we look for tin, it doesn't show me how much is in the system. If we look here, we see that something moved into the system. Huh, maybe this doesn't show you all the time. Let's try crafting something. Let's craft a furnace. Well, that didn't seem to work. Might help if I spelled it right. So it didn't import it into the crafting terminal. So let's see if I go to cobble. and import to cobble. Now if I try it, does it work? Yep. So I have to import what I want into the system to be able to use this crafting terminal. But on the other hand, I think this crafting terminal will use OR dictionary. So we'll have to play with it and see how it is. But we're at that wrapping up point. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, giving me a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey1958, and have fun Minecrafting!